Hey guys, this is Jonathan from Fitness for Freedom. Today we are going to show you how to do the plank, make it easier and harder. So the plank is a really good exercise for your rectus abdominis and your transverse abdominis. And today we're going to go through how to do it properly, make it easier and a little bit harder. So to set up properly, you're going to lay down on your stomach, place your elbows directly beneath your shoulders. I want you to dig your toes into the floor, squeeze your glutes and pop your hips up, okay? And you're going to hold it trying to stay as flat as you can. If your hips are up too high, it'll be a little bit too easy probably. And if your hips are too low, you'll probably feel a little bit of strain in your lower back. So we're really trying to avoid those positions. Now, if you are in the right position and you still feel it in your lower back, then that means it's probably a little bit too hard and we'll want to just drop down to our knees, okay? So it's the exact same exercise, except instead of being standing up, everything stays the same. You just drop down to your knees and that'll make it a little bit easier for you to do, okay? So now let's say the plank is too easy. Just from your feet, you can hold it for a minute or a minute and a half. You're like, I could really use something that's a little bit more challenging, okay? So let's say you don't have any equipment and you're just working on your elbows. Okay, so one thing you can do is hold the plank and then without twisting or turning your hips, do an alternate leg lift, okay? So it's very important that you don't let your hips twist or turn and you keep your hips as stable as possible, because it's keeping your hips stable is what's really going to make your abdominal muscles work their hardest, okay? So let's say that's a little bit too easy and you'd like something that's a little bit harder again. Then what you can do is hop into your plank position, okay? And then without twisting or turning, you're going to raise your body up onto your hands and then lower yourself down and then go back to the alternate side, okay? If you're having trouble keeping your hips stable, you can widen your feet a little bit, okay? The wider your hips are, the bigger base of support, the easier it is for you to keep your hips stable. So that's one way you can manipulate the difficulty of the exercise, by changing the breadth of your feet. Now, if you do have a stability ball, this is one of my personal favorites to make it more challenging, is to do the plank on the stability ball. So all the same things apply. You dig your toes in, pop your hips up, just make sure the ball is not too far underneath you, that it is underneath your shoulders and it's a little bit forward. Okay, and then if you would like it more hard or more challenging, you can push your elbows forward and then pull them back, okay? And again, that is a much harder variation of the exercise. All the time, keep your hips as stable as you can and don't let them rotate, because that's where you get the most benefit out of the exercise. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, because we deliver content just like it every week. If you have any comments or questions about the plank, please leave them in the box below. Take care and we'll talk to you next time.